Today I've been working on the track with the tractor, cleaning ditch lines out. I just parked the tractor over there, but I've been working here and up here. Came to check this drain out, and I seen another one in here. Hang on, maybe right there. Well, there might be one right there too. Nothing in here, so let me look. Right there. Right there. This, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's actually smaller than my foot. My foot's a good 2 inches longer. There. There's a deer track. Trying to look, that's got toes in it. So here's the heel. How well it's picking up, but you can see it looks like a right side foot. And here's a ladder for size reference. So it's 1, 2, a little over 3 ladders long. Figured it went up there. That's the only track. It's coming down right here. You look up here. Just trying to. Yep, this right here. This is fresh too. I reckon one's been watching me. Maybe from behind that tree up there. It's pretty good size. Probably still here watching me. I just now parked the tractor and was walking down. And get the side by side. There's another deer track. Most up there has been disturbed. But this right here, it looks like it came down. That's probably its left foot. It's a really big stride. Probably a left foot here. You can see it's mashed down back here. And this looks like it kind of slipped. Knocked that over. It jumped. I mean, I assume it takes a lot to make it. You know, if you can't even tell, I even stepped there. Of course, it hit in a soft spot too. But I guess that would be soft. It's all sand. This washout. This might be another one. Hell, there might be daggum. Pardon my language. There's another one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Now they're popping out. These look like different sizes to me. That one was definitely shorter than that one. Kind of make the toes out in this. That's possible. That might just be a washout. Now that look better. That one looks older. If that's what it is. Look at this. And nobody's been up here. I ain't been up here in over a month. And I definitely ain't been walking up this. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is where I was working. Right where that gate is, right in the middle of the screen. That funny looking guy. Right up there is where they stacked rocks before. Anybody that's watched my channel for a while, this is the old pond holler I hunt up here. Right up here is called the ever changing structure. And what it was is they would lean sticks up against the tree. I'm guessing it was for directions. I gotta walk behind this big tree and look. Look, right here. Yeah, this would be a perfect view. Y'all can see now. There's a foot. I mean, I'm sure that ain't picking up real good on camera. I gotta plop these back down on one of these rocks too. Yeah, it's the perfect viewing point. We're back around this weekend. Today's Friday the something, early July. We're gonna guess maybe the 10th, something like that. Oh, that looks like it's crunched down too. And they could see what I was doing there. I ain't been up here in a long time. Stand by. Down this creek too. One thing I've noticed is they're very cautious about where they stay. I'd say they sit there and watch me because I've worked down there for a good hour. And whenever I started coming out, I went up here and worked a little bit, trying to divert some water because I got to get back in here and work, but I need a chainsaw first. I don't know if that's going to happen today, but that's a perfect place to watch me. But I figure, see my tracks coming up from the tractor. I figure what's happened whenever I started coming up here, they've moved back up in this gully and probably went up. There's a couple spots up there where I found her and where they've laid down or whatever before. They've been up here watching me. That's pretty cool. A lot of people have been asking why I ain't been doing Bigfoot videos, and they're still here. I mean, I'm just not doing this. I've always got my phone with me. If I find something, then I just heard a stick crack up there. If I find something, I'll try to film it. And usually I've got my phone with me. I'll walk out here and film behind me. Deer tracks in the road. Yeah, it's hot, y'all. I was lazy all morning. I don't care to say. Here's where I was working at. What had happened was all this got daubed up from the water running down this ditch line beside this road. So I got to bring a shovel and fix this up a little bit better. But this whole drain was plugged up, and I got a new drain in it now. A bigger drain. I'm just going to film. I'm going to try to shut up for a while and just film while I walk out. See if we can hear anything. Besides crows. All kinds of deer tracks here. wolf one across the road behind me. Update on the horses. They brought 9 here, 8 horses and a mule. I hear my pigs up there somewhere. But whenever I volunteered for this, which this is fine. What I'm saying, what I'm getting ready to say is fine. But they put 9 on this little field, and that's just way too many. And it had got down to where it was yellow looking, especially with the stretch we have no rain. And I got there and I replanted everything. Grass seed anyway. I've got a spot down here I'm working on. But we've took the horses off this field and put them on the neighbors. I'm just trying to see if I can catch a booger making a step. Wherever I stop. We put them on the neighbor's property to give my bottom time to heal. And it's looking pretty good now. So let them know if they want, they can move a couple back on here, but 9 is just way too many. Which the reason behind that is their field got flooded this year and tore down some of the fencing and stuff. So I allowed them to bring the horses up here. Mostly I agreed because I love watching horses. I love it. And number 2, so they could fix their fencing back. Because what she does is people that, you know, don't want their horses or neglect them. You know, people get these ideas in their head, and I've been guilty of it, of getting critters. And it's just overwhelming. And some folks neglect them. Now, I'm not guilty of that. If anything, I feed mine too much. But then they want rid of them, and what she does will go in and take them in and get them fattened up, which is what I'm trying to help with. And she's got one for sale right now. I don't know if anybody's interested in horses. Maybe I'll leave a link to her Facebook. You can check it out in the description. I might do a video on it. See all that? There's some new grass coming up in there. The old horse track I gave washed out, but it was rough looking. But she'll fatten them up and then resell them and use that money to help. I'm telling y'all, owning horses is a lot of money. See, all this is, I just reseeded it a couple of days ago. I'm glad to see my clover made it. But yeah, they ate all that down. That's where I had a food plot at too. It had to be seeded anyway. She'll get them and fatten them up, and she'll train them. And she'll train them and sell them. And that helps buy, you know, you got your feed in the winter, fencing. It's not cheap. Owning critters is not cheap at all. on a nice one right now. She's getting ready to get rid of, fattened up, good looking horse. We've also thought about doing trail rides around here. If anybody would be interested in that, maybe we can put something together. There's folks that pick that up. Even, you know, you can do stuff like wagon pulls. And Chris has got all the cows. You can do cowboy stuff. Guided hunting. That'd be a good one, I think. Her husband actually uses the horses whenever he's hunting. He's got pictures where he brought deer out on the back of the horse. To me, that'd be pretty good chore to trying to load the deer up on the back of a horse. Well, that's about all I can get to get him in the back of a truck. I guess the boogers aren't going to make business. They might tonight. Hopefully I've got enough energy to stay up. Maybe do a live, who knows? We'll see. I'm trying to clean all this out. I'm going to build a fence I'm going to get a couple horses for my own to come up here and then go down that way with my fence. Got a pretty good start on it. I just got to finish it. But my problem is too many irons in the fire. All right, everybody have a good weekend. We're doing, Blueback. We're doing, Blue. Everybody have a good weekend. God bless.